What is going on, guys? Evan U7 here, back with a video. This is a deck profile for Juha, Bach, who ended up getting. Tell him, Juha.
I got third place. I got fourth place in Swiss, and then I finished third place overall with Shenron at the Texas Dragon Ball Card Fest event.
Yes, in Arlington, Texas.
Yes, in Arlington, Texas, beautiful Texas. I had a great weekend here.
Yeah.
All right, so I guess I should get started with the deck. So,
well, I want to tell you this. We talked about doing this for a while. You wanted us to do a deck profile. You spoke into existence. We was like, yo, maybe do a deck profile. We talked about this, and we're here. So it's kind of crazy now. He wanted this, and it happened.
Yeah, I will this into existence.
So this is really crazy. But yeah, I mean, I don't know how much storage we got, but let's get to it real quick. We have the Shenron leader. What do you think, my man?
Okay, so Shenron, everyone knows when you swing, you look up top 5, you grab a Shadow Dragon. You awaken when you have Mechikabra or Goku Black Unison. You untap 1, draw 2.
Tips, y'all listen.
And then you untap your Shenron 9-drop every turn. And then on the unawakened side, you draw a card, you pay 6 to win the game. Or you soul charge 7 dragons, so you essentially win the game. And at the end of the turn, you untap all your Shadow Dragons.
Just like that. You say he awaken when you play Unison.
Yes.
That's called game knowledge.
Okay, so you play 4 of the Dragon Balls.
Those kept you going in the game.
Yes.
You relied on them.
Yes, this is your play starter. This is the 4-drop, and of course, the most fair and balanced card. Very, very fair, not broken at all. 9 drops in Shenron. So everyone knows. Basically, this is the bread and butter of your deck. This guy, he freezes your opponent's leader for the turn. This guy is the card everyone hates for obvious reasons. It's a walking bloodlust, 30k revenge blocker. When it dies, draw 2, play the ball to restart your chain. If this card had 1 or 2 of these effects, it would be a good card. But the fact that it has all these ridiculous abilities makes this card really good. It's also a 30k.
It's a 9-drop. You can't even. It's not an 8-drop.
Oh, I want to show it on stream.
Oh, you know what? He also got his card fest right here.
Yes, I just got
Look
this
at that.
Kai of Time. I mean, I would prefer it to be like a Jiren or something, but hey, I can't complain. This is a beautiful looking card.
Beautiful card.
There's more pricing?
He said there's more.
Okay, well.
He said that's more pricing.
Anyways.
What a great day.
Yeah, it is a great day. I already got all that. Okay. Never mind. I already opened the rest of my pricing. So then you have 4 Ice Shenrons that play. There's more copies of the Dragon Ball because you need your play starters, but it's also a Crusher Ball.
It's a Crusher Ball.
For Unisons too, so it's like sometimes you have to play around this card.
For Unisons too, look at that. Shenron is leader. It's also leader locked too, people. So you don't have to worry about it being banned.
It's not leader locked actually.
It's not leader locked?
No, technically Icarus or whatever, Future Trunks.
Oh, that's right. I seen one person put it in their deck. I think Eggman put that in his deck.
For Oceanus, this card is basically your consistency. It searches it searches every card in your deck except the 9-drop, and you usually copy it off of the Omega Shenron to make it a barrier blocker.
Yeah, we saw
and then you rest and KO anything 2 or less.
Just like that.
Yeah. And this card opens up so many combos. And this is arguably just as broken, if not more broken, than the 9-drop.
The SPR 8-drop
So the 8-drop Omega Shenron. So this guy for 1 energy is a 30k, whatever you want it to be. It's a 30k double strike. It's a 30k barrier blocker. I'm not playing the Rage Chain, but it used to be a 30k crit back in the old aggro sim.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah,
get crit. Yep.
The most important thing about this card is that it's a Celzino number, which I'll get into when we get to Celzino.
We just got our price support. The judge giving out price. He's running around handling you the Amazon orders. So
then there's 4 Nova Shenrons.
4 Nova Shenrons.
So I know Russell Stelter doesn't like this card, whereas me, I absolutely adore this card. I love what this card opens up so many plays.
Right.
This card plus the Omega by themselves is a 2-card Celzino. You play it for 1 energy, you switch it to rest, you play any Shadow Dragon. So you can play. There's a limit to what you can play. You can only play.
Sorry.
All right, we're back. So you can play a 2-drop or higher that has 19k or less. So you're limited to the Natron Shenron, the Ice Shenron, and if you don't have a Sin Shenron or Shadow Dragon on the board, you can play the 4-drop Sin Shenron.
That's crazy.
But this Nova opens up so many lines of plays, and I'm glad that it's Nova Shenron because Nova Shenron was one of the cooler Shadow Dragons.
There you go. I mean, we got more. But look at that. Look. Oh,
there's Natron Shenron.
Nature has that. I'm going to zoom in. This is the one time I don't see Julia every day like that. It's like one of those special episodes. He plays stamped out cards, and this card here did help you a lot.
It did help me a lot.
I saw it.
I played against Android 18 mil. in Swiss, and I had 2 9-drops and the Natron out, so he was able to play around both of my 9-drops to get his Frieza to land. But because I had the Natron on board, I was able to rest the Frieza and then just basically kill him next turn.
You came through.
And if it wasn't for this Natron, I would have lost that game and potentially not even topped.
You got the hazels right there. Those hazels came in clutch, boy. You can't.
Of course. Everyone knows what this card does. So it's basically Shigesh Kid Goku. You can copy it off of Omega Shenron. So one game, I actually had to hardcast this guy because I could not play the Nova. I needed a 4 to go into Cell Xeno. So I played this guy for 4 and I went into Cell Xeno. So,
just like that?
So that's another Cell Xeno number technically. And this card,
we saw this.
This card. So most people play 2 copies. Some people don't even play it at all. I play 3 copies because I'm a more aggressive player. I know a lot of people think. So I won a lot of my games before turn 6. I didn't even get to do the Soul Charge effect. I just won off of this guy. Swing for 30 triple. If they out combo, just go into Cell Xeno and then pay another energy to bring out another one. So if they out combo this plus the 2 Cell Xeno swings, plus then you still have this guy, usually backed up by a cooler.
Just like that.
I like this guy a lot. I've actually won more games with this card than any other card in the history of Dragon Ball besides maybe Champa.
And look, we got the Cell Xeno!
I'm gonna put both of these cards because this is such a ridiculous 2 card. This and any of these 2 is such a ridiculous 2-card combination. So,
it's insane.
Yeah, so Cell Xeno, I was originally playing the Sin SCR, the unkillable blocker, but I kept losing a UI Goku in playtesting, and the night before, Eddie tells me, we should take out the unkillable blocker Sin and put in Cell Xeno. I put in Cell Xeno. I won almost every game in Swiss and in Top Cut with Cell Xeno. This card is very fair and very balanced.
Very fair and very balanced. And
No, it's not. This card is absolutely ridiculous. In Sin Shenron, you don't even feel the...
Look at that. Is this the one? Is it the OG?
Yeah, this is the original.
Okay.
Yeah.
Look at the foil. Like, look at that. Ooh.
So in this deck, this card is basically uneroded.
Uneroded. You played it. We seen you play it twice.
Yeah, like I said, I played it every single game.
Every
practically.
game.
Another SCR, Power Super Saiyan. This card is amazing. This card actually helped me out against UI Goku against my teammate Robert Reed.
That's the winner's Meki Ball.
So he swings with something and he taps 2 to bring out the Divine Presence, and I power the Super Saiyan the Divine Presence. So Power Super Saiyan is still really strong. In my last game in playing for 3rd, this card by itself would have single-handedly saved me that whole convoluted turn that I had to do. Because I could just power Super Saiyan the Buu Unison. But because I didn't draw this one up, I had to like kill it, and I had to do this super awkward turn to kill it so I could successfully Cell Xeno.
That's crazy.
But Power Super Saiyan, I could just rest it in Cell Xeno.
And players who are watching, who are new to the game, this card used to be at 4, now it's at 1. I want to show you guys right here. This was when Vegeta went Super Saiyan for the first time.
And he Big Bang attacked Android 19.
A lot of people debate with that one and the artwork with Android. Android 20 that got killed?
Android 19.
Android 19.
Okay, so the SR looks nice, but I have to play it max already.
Oh, of course. You're an OG.
Okay. 3 Mechikabra. This card is ridiculous. This Unison is broken.
Yes.
So the reason why I'm playing 3 Mechikabras is because I'm playing 2 Goku blocks.
Ooh.
So I think the correct number of unisons for Sin Shenron is 5. So I think you could go 4 Mechi, 1 Goku block, or 3 Mechi, 2 Goku blocks. The reason why I went with this ratio is because the Goku block, I like that in some matchups. Awakening on turn 3 is so much better than having to wait till there's someone just came up. So I'd rather just have the option to go Awaken on turn 3 and instead of having to wait for turn 4 in certain matchups. But Mechi is obviously a way more broken version of this card.
Right. You got your super combos over here.
So 4 Krillin super combos, 1 pre-roll. Oh look, it's not max rarity, guys.
It's okay, they're 4 out, and you're here. You have a Supreme Kai from Fest, sir.
Okay, so I go with this guy because I like drawing cards, because I like going for game with Omega Shenron triple strike, or Cell Xeno quad strike, and this is basically just draw 2. Drawing cards is good.
You get the Forbidden Fruits coming through, baby!
And Forbidden Power. So this card...
Forbidden Power. Forbidden Fruit. Lord, forgive me. I'm a sinner.
So 2 Forbidden Power. So when you combo... So you Forbidden Power, and then the attack still going through, you block with Mechi, rest your leader, and it basically ends their turn.
You see that? It ends their turn. This is why we need Apex.
All right, so that's the main deck. It's 50 cards because I want to play on curve. I want to see a negative Dragon Ball turn 1. I want to do Sin on turn 2, and I want to do some combination of this Omega Shenron, this Nova Shenron on turn 3. I want to do Mechi on turn 4, and then turn 5 just stall turn 5 and then turn 6
That's crazy.
Soul Charge. So because of that, I play 50 cards because I want the maximum consistency of being able to do that.
Right. And you got the side deck.
Okay, so here's the side deck. So.
Oh, by the way, we also did best of one preset.
I think just for the memes, I'm gonna start with the card that everybody was messaging me. What is the mystery card? What is the card?
That's right, the mystery card.
The mystery card, and it's funny because the guy's even wearing a mask. It's Dark King's Flash.
You know what's so crazy? I just realized something. Shout out to Eric, by the way, the crick guy. He letting us use our phone. We can also send this to super players because he uploaded this on the deck profile.
Okay, yes.
I'm interviewing you. Okay, go ahead.
So Dark King's Flash stops you from soul charging it. I cited it for the Sin Mirror, which I didn't even play a single Sin Mirror. And this card got cited in against me a lot. So people Dark King's Flash me, and then I'm like, okay, I'll just win with the triple strike Omega or Celzino.
Right.
But I know this card is known. But I know if I did a deck profile and I revealed this card, it would have been 100,000% known. So I wanted to keep this card a secret.
I remember watching that video. I was like, dang it, he didn't tell me.
Yeah, everyone messaged me. Like, I got so many messages. And then literally 5 minutes before round 1 of the tournament started, I sent everyone the message. I'm like, it's Dark King's Flash.
That's hilarious.
All right, so another Forbidden Power for more aggro matchups like UI Goku and anything. It did not help me against Gogeta Xeno. But the Activate Battle effect actually helped me out in one game because it has an Activate Battle that it can rest something as well and then get 10k. So that actually came up in one game. Because I powered Super Saiyan, rested one thing, then Forbidden, powered, rested another thing, and combo out of the swing. This card, oh my god, this is the spice.
Oh,
I know.
Yeah.
So,
we freaked out when we saw that.
So I don't know what the neg 2 does. I don't know what the +0 does. Something with skillless cards. But the most the most important thing about this card is it bloodlusts every single card on the board that's 5 or less.
We saw what you did.
So basically, against future Trunks, it turns off their entire deck. It turns off the Trunks. It turns off their Poutine. It turns off everything. If they topo, it turns off the topo. The attack's still negated, but you don't get the floodgate effect off topo. Same thing with Oceanus. It's also really good for the Sin Mirror because in the Sin Mirror, if you manage to clear the 9-drop, they get their ball back. You play this guy, now the ball can't go back into the 4-drop because the ball can't do its effects.
That's funny.
I got the idea. Shout out to Adam from Psycho Turtle and lots of others. Lots of other locals. He was playing some like weird Gotenks yellow deck that was like a skillless deck. And he played this card against me. And I was like, man, I was playing Shenron. And I'm like, man, this card really slows me down. So I'm like, I have to play this in the mirror.
That's crazy.
And shout outs to Dylan also. He brought this, Dylan Warren, former FOE member. He brought this up a long time ago. And so this card is clutch. And then this is a Russell Stelzer package.
Hey.
So shout out to Russell Stelzer.
Look at that. Oh, look at that. Okay, first of all, hold on. Let's make this clear. Look at this right here, boy. Look at that. Look how beautiful that is.
I have more of this. Apparently, I have.
Woo! This is a lifestyle.
Apparently, I have a bunch of these.
We have a bunch. Oh yeah. Also, me and the commentators. we been blessed.
Okay, so this Golden Frieza comes in against Soul Striker. It's unremovable. It's double strike. If they want to hatch you, it's like, okay, cool. I'll just keep 2 of your energy rested. It does so much. It's just such an amazing card. And then the Black Sin is also for Soul Striker. Black Sin. Yeah, for Soul Striker. So basically, it's funny. I played a Soul Striker in Swiss.
Right.
And I managed to get this guy. I won the die roll and on Kurt. He misses Unison on turn 3. So on my turn 5, I hard play this guy for 4.
Yeah.
I have Mechi, the Omega Shenron copying Oceanus, the 9-drop Sin, and this guy. And then I pay 1 for the Nova. Then I go into Celzino. I just go into Celzino just to take his hand. Ooh. And then so he's down to like 5 cards in hand, and he's staring this down. A 9-drop Sin, an 8-drop Omega that's copying Oceanus. I Mechi Unison with 5 markers. And I'm going to turn 6 next turn. He scoops immediately.
This dude, Juha, is. I swear. You know what? Whoa. We gotta keep. Oh my gosh. Oh my. You know what? I'm gonna tell you this. You're powerful. This is a unique crossover.
Okay.
He said okay.
No. I'm saying like
I am strong. Yes. Today's a good day.
It's not me. It's my deck. My deck's broken. I'm a terrible player. I just know how to play Celzino. Celzino, it's just Celzino. Celzino got third place at this
It's a
tournament.
Dragon Thunder.
All right, so 2 Dragon Thunder. So this is basically a final flash and a bean. So the
Stop
reason
opening them around me.
the reason why I went with Dragon Thunder over Final Flash is because you need the bean effect against UI Goku, especially if you're going second.
And it's so crazy because just like your opposing person has put minus 5.
So I was actually gonna play 4 copies of Dragon Thunder between my main and side.
Yeah.
Shout out to George Machado for suggesting this, but George only had 2 Dragon Thunders on him. And I know Janemba Mill got popular and like Cooler Mill got popular a couple of days ago, so I cited in these Natron Shenrons to. So what it does is when you play him, you choose 3 Shadow Dragons, put him on the bottom of the deck.
Crazy.
So when you do your Soul Charge effect, you play this guy and then you bottom deck 3.
Yeah.
I didn't play a single Mill deck. I cited him in against decks that I thought would be grindy. This card was so terrible. I think I played it one time the entire tournament just as a dual. Oh, it's also a dual attacker.
That's good.
So I think I played it once as a dual attacker, but it was horrible.
That's good.
Don't buy out. If you guys are gonna buy out a card from my deck, don't buy out this card. This card sucks.
This card sucks.
And then 2 Vegeta Unisons for Gogeta Xeno. So I actually ended up getting destroyed by Gogeta Xeno in top 4. Shout outs to that guy. I don't even remember his name, but he was a cool guy. He ended up getting second in the whole tournament, and I cited this in for Gogeta Xeno, but it didn't help in that matchup.
Well, I'll tell you this. That's it for the deck profile. I want to say this. Any shout outs?
Oh, I have lots of shout outs. Shout outs to Russell Stelzer for even like getting me to play this deck. Him doing so well with it at Nats
he's
inspired.
a great guy.
He's a really great guy. But him doing so well inspired me to play the deck. So if you guys hate Sin, you can thank Russell Stelzer for making it popular. And shout outs to obviously Team FOEX PPG. Shout outs to Eddie for convincing me to play Celzino. I was literally playing the unkillable blocker, and had I played the unkillable blocker, there's no way I would have. I would have done as good as I did. Shout outs to everyone else on Team FOEX PPG. Shout outs to all my teammates. I was able to get some play testing sessions the night before, and that actually really helped me a lot. Shout outs to my friends Evan and Nick, who not only came with me, but they were also play testing with me.
They did.
Which also helped me decide on going with Celzino instead of the unkillable blocker. Shout outs to Evan U7 for recording this video.
Yeah, no, this is a very unique, weird episode. Like, you know what? This is what happens when you have crossovers, right? You have unique characters doing the same thing but different stuff. So I had the honor to interview you, man.
Here's your guy right here.
Hey, but that's the homie right there. That's the best friend right there. You know what I'm saying?
And then shout outs to Dylan for suggesting this guy, and then shout outs for Adam for giving me a hard time at locals that one day. Shout outs to George Machado for suggesting the Dragon Thunders that are here somewhere. Here they are. Shout outs to George Machado. The Dragon Thunder actually did help me in some of the U7 matchups. Shout outs to all my locals. Shout outs to GX Game, Ageless Card, Psycho Turtle. Shout outs to obviously Team FOEX PPG, and shout outs to basically everyone that supported me. Everyone's watching my stream games, and my phone just exploded. They're like, oh my God, I saw your games. And shout outs to everyone that's been supporting me, Kevin Queens, everyone that messaged me, Marcus Cantarsi, Jordan Beard, you guys messaged me, Ryan from Topo Look, you guys messaged me. Like when you guys found out I got 4th in Swiss, you guys were like, oh, good luck, bro. I hope you do good.
Yep.
And congrats to everyone that came. It was a great weekend. It was fun. And that's basically it.
All right. That's our deck profile, and we will see y'all later. Stay positive. Bye.